Greetings, everybody. I wanted to do a very short follow-up to the longer session, which focuses specifically on the Canvas gradebook and some of the really cool features that I use to help save time and also support students in completing the assignments. So I already have Canvas open to the gradebook, and you can see there's just me and a sample student here. And I wanted to show you a few things, first starting with the three dots here. These three dots are really critical and actually very, very helpful. You can message students who. This is one of the links that I use most often, is to message students who. Who do I message? I might message everyone who has not turned something in. I might message everyone who has turned something in. And I use those messages for different reasons. So I'm going to open up message students who. So I might choose to message students who have not submitted an assignment, and perhaps an assignment is due tomorrow, and I'm trying to help students understand how Canvas works and send a friendly reminder. So you can choose haven't submitted yet, haven't been graded, scored less than or more than, and that is just for you to filter out which students you want to send something to. I say that because there's an automatic subject here, which sometimes I don't like what that subject has to say. So I may be sending a message before students are to turn something in, and so I don't want to worry them by putting no submission there. So I might just say, hi, this is a friendly reminder that this project is due by tonight or tomorrow, whatever it is you want, and you might want to give some tips. Remember to go back and look at XYZ, and you sign your name. And one of the things that this does is that it sends an individual message to everybody. Not everybody gets to see who these messages are going out to. Students have emailed me back saying thank you, so you can send the message. I have several messages that I've already written that I keep in a Google Doc, and the reason why I do that is so that I have those messages, I can just easily copy and paste them so that students can actually learn how to use Canvas. I see it as an equity issue to help students understand how to use Canvas. The entire state of California community college system uses Canvas, and so I see it as my responsibility to help students to learn how to use it, to take away any barriers. So I'm going to send that message. Let's say that I want to go back and I want to message students who actually did do the assignment, and I want to send an overall feedback to students. I will do that sometimes so that it's not sent out as an announcement. Maybe some students haven't turned something in, and I might be leaving it open a little bit longer, but I do want to get feedback to those students who have done it, and some overall global feedback is helpful. Another thing that I use quite often is to set the default grade. So I often will give low stakes assignments that I just want students to complete. If they complete it, they get the score. And so what I will do is I may go into Canvas and I put in zeros to those students who have not completed the assignment. And then I will do a default grade and put in the points, full credit for those who have completed it. That helps me grade in a snap. A few other things that I would like to show you. You're going to see here the sample of excused. I'm clicking on it, and there's an arrow here. This little arrow is really important. The arrow right here, I can click on something, so I can put status as none. I can put it as late, missing, or excused. One of the wonderful things about excused is that perhaps certain students don't need to do certain parts of assignments. Maybe you have said, okay, students, you do need to do X, Y, and Z, but you can choose between two. Or maybe there's a student who has a particular issue, so you're excusing a particular assignment, but not others. The excuse lets you know that, yes, you have chosen to excuse it, but it does not count negatively for or against their particular grade. So this is actually really a lovely aspect of Canvas that I like to use. I also want to point out here that you can include late policies or grading posting policies for your entire class. I usually come back and visit this at the beginning of the semester and work on that. If you're doing a late policy, you might automatically apply deductions to late assignments, where instead of it being a 0, it could be, a certain percentage, etc. And the same thing for grade percentage for missing assignments. If you were looking at the Grading for Equity book, they recommend doing a 50% for students who have missed on assignments. That way, it's a little bit more accurate that they're missing it, not that they did not complete the SLO. So that's it. That's what I wanted to show you. And I hope that you all have a wonderful day. Thank you.